Hey guys, it's Jessica Coulter, the CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. Today we're going to be talking about the 7 continents and the 5 oceans. That's right, there's 5. When I was your age, there were only 4, but now they've decided there's 5. And today, it's not just me talking to you. It's also going to be a special guest. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself, Adam?
Hello, I'm Adam. Let's start off by looking at the map of the continents.
Alright, so now we've looked at a map of the continents. Here is a map of the oceans. So on the next slide, we're going to go ahead and start identifying all of these different oceans and different continents and figuring out some different ways to memorize them.
According to dictionary.com, the definition for a continent is one of the main land masses of the globe. There are 7 continents on planet Earth, and they are North America, South America, Africa, Asia, Europe, Antarctica, and Australia.
Alright guys, we have the definition for a continent down. Let's look at the definition for an ocean. So dictionary.com says an ocean is a vast body of salt water that covers almost 3/4 of the Earth's surface. Wow, that is a lot of water. Now there are 5 oceans on planet Earth. We've got the Atlantic Ocean, Arctic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean, and Southern Ocean. That Southern Ocean is the new one. It's only been an ocean since 2000. Hey everyone, it's Jessica. Just want to reach out and let you know that we are available for one-on-one tutoring. So if you're looking for some help, maybe you have a big project you're working on, or you're really just confused about continents and oceans and how to identify them, or maybe some of the geography associated with this subject, we would love to help you. Just feel free to book a lesson online at that link on your screen, acecookie-tutoring.com/book online. We would love to work with you in person or on Zoom. So thanks so much guys, and we look forward to telling you even more about continents and oceans. Okay, so now we know what the definition of an ocean is and what a definition of a continent is. And now we know how many of each, so hopefully remember, 7 continents, right? And 5 oceans. So now that we've got that figured out, we need to memorize these. So that is something you're going to be able to do hopefully very soon, and probably something that will be expected of you later on. So here on the screen, I've got something called a mnemonic device. So hopefully that's something you've heard of before. Now the thing from WikiHow, we've got one that says eat an apple as a snack, and we have another one that says Sean got 3 A's. So a mnemonic device, what it's going to do is it's going to be a sentence that makes sense. So like eat an apple as a snack makes sense, and each letter, the first letter of each word, is going to represent something we're trying to memorize. So today we're trying to memorize the continents. Okay, so on eat an apple as a snack, the E in eat represents Europe, and represents Antarctica. So there's a whole bunch of A continents. So having the A in is hopefully going to help us remember Antarctica. And then we've got apple, which is an A, so it's going to represent Africa. As is an A as well, and so is the letter A. Okay. Now, snack is a little confusing, I think, because we've got an S, which is supposed to represent South America, and then the N in snack is supposed to represent North America. So I personally like Sean got 3 A's better, because I think it's a little easier and simple to memorize, but it's totally up to you. These are just some suggestions. Feel free to create your own mnemonic device to memorize the continents. Alright, so here is a mnemonic device to memorize the different oceans. Now this is what I created, and I decided I liked porcupines are irritable and spiky. I figured we all know what a porcupine looks like, and we all know that they have those spikes, and we all know, at least I have to imagine, they're not very happy when those spikes come out. So here's just an example for you.
Now that we know the names of all the different continents on planet Earth, let's think of ways to categorize them and organize them. One such way is by landmass size. We can list the continents from largest to smallest. In that order, Asia is the largest, then Africa, then North America, then South America, then Antarctica, then Europe, and Australia coming in at the smallest continent. You can also arrange them by the population, which does not necessarily correspond to their landmass size. Now that we've listed the continents in largest to smallest order, let's do the same for the oceans. The Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean, followed by the Atlantic, then the Indian, then the Southern, and finally the Arctic Ocean, being the smallest ocean on the planet Earth.
Hey there again, just wanted to let you know before we got into the specific continents that we do offer other tutorials similar to this one, as well as free resources on our website. Just go to that link on your screen, acecookie-tutoring.com/tutorial, and there you will find a lot of different resources to use on your homework. So if you're looking for maybe some math help or English help, and you don't see what you need there, maybe you've got an older brother or sister, or maybe your mom and dad is in college, we would love to help anybody out. So just comment below with a tutorial or resource you'd like us to create for you. We'd be happy to do so. And feel free, like I said, to book a lesson online as well. So thanks so much, guys, and we'll go ahead and start with the next subject, so the first continent. All right, guys, we have talked about the different continents and the different oceans. Now I want to go into some details about each of the continents. So we're going to do this in order of landmass size. So we're going to start with Asia because it's the largest landmass size. All right, and on my map, I'm going to go ahead and show you the full picture of the world, and then I'm going to show you just the continent. So Asia is red on my map. So on the screen, I've listed some different facts that I think you might find interesting and things that I think your teacher might ask you about. Okay, so Asia is the largest by landmass size, and it also has a third of the world's population. And then there are some other things to realize too, like the oceans that border it, as well as different features you might find in Asia. So Asia has the Himalayan mountains. So let's go ahead and move on to our next continent.
The next continent on our list is Africa. On the map, Africa is in yellow. It can be seen here. Africa is the second largest continent, and it contains 14% of the world's population. It is home to the Sahara Desert and the Nile River. It is also bordered by the Indian and Atlantic Oceans.
All right, guys, it's time for North America. So North America is the third largest continent, and it's also the continent we happen to live on. So do you know which continent it is? Look at that world map and see if you can figure out the right color. All right, here we go. It is the blue continent, okay? So North America has different mountain ranges. We have a whole bunch of different rivers, and we have many, many oceans bordering us, okay? Now I want you to realize North America contains more than just the United States, all right? There's also Greenland, there's also Canada, Mexico, and Central America.
Our next continent is South America. Which one is this? It's the green one. South America is the fourth largest continent on the Earth, and it contains many things. It contains the Andes Mountains, the Amazon River, and it has a lot of rainforest.
All right, it is time for Antarctica. Okay, now one of my favorite animals lives in Antarctica. So are you ready for this, guys? Antarctica is at the very, very bottom or south or southern part of the Earth. All right, so the penguins live in Antarctica. So there are a whole bunch of penguins and no permanent humans. All right, it is just too plain cold, and there's a lot of ice, guys. So Antarctica, not the biggest continent, no humans, but lots of penguins.
Our next continent is Europe. Europe is actually attached to Asia, and it's the sixth largest continent. It's barely bigger than Canada, and it is mostly surrounded by water.
And here it is, guys. It's that purple continent for you. So you see red, that is Asia, and down there just a little bit of yellow, that's Africa. So Europe is really close to different continents.
Our last continent on the list, and the smallest continent on planet Earth, is Australia. It's the orange continent on our map. It can be seen here. One of the main features of Australia is the Great Barrier Reef, a coral reef off of its coast.
All right, everyone, thank you so much. That is everything we have for you. If you have any other questions about maps or maybe continents or oceans, we'd love to talk to you. Just go ahead and schedule a lesson on our website, www.acecookie-tutoring.com/book online. And we are going to be posting other videos like this and other resources and activities on our website as well. And that link is here for you in bullet number 2. And finally, just want to let you know we do have an email list. We send out a monthly newsletter. We'd love to keep you updated with everything Ace Cookie Tutoring is up to, as well as our monthly special. So feel free to send an email to acecookie-tutoring@gmail.com. And finally, just want to let you know that here are the works cited. So if you have any more questions about where we got our information from, just go ahead and go to any of these 3 links. So thanks so much, guys. Hope you learned something about continents and oceans, and I hope that we've helped you do better on your next geography test. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for Adam for helping us out. So again, just give us a call. Feel free to reach out via email. We'd love to talk to you.